hopefully we learned a lesson tonight. They're a good team. We knew that coming in, but we really struggle to take anything away from them. And they played really well. And I'd like to think we're better than that. We need to play with more effort, more energy to compete with a team like that on the road.
Theo Lawson, go ahead.
Hey, Cal. Obviously, Isaac goes for 23 points, and I think he's up to 88 points in his last 4 games since 2021 started. Is it hard when you guys can't capitalize on some of his best and most efficient games with the win?
You know what? Absolutely. And more importantly, I thought Isaac really competed well. He kept his head up. He didn't get discouraged, and he had every right to be because we showed our inexperience and our youth, and some guys were hanging their heads. We weren't in sync. And he kept competing. So proud of him. I think 12 months ago he wouldn't have been wouldn't have responded the same way. So we got to regroup. He's a big part of it. Keeping his teammates together and get right.
You brought Carlos Rosario off the bench pretty early in the game in the first half. Were you trying to kind of mix things up and get some different results, or try to make things harder on UCLA there?
You know what? Carlos been practicing well, and the way they play, they really play 4 guards out there, so it's a tough cover. It's like Tony played really well, but we had Tony guarding what's his name, Kyman, and he stopped behind. So it's tough. Those are tough covers for anyone. And we tried zone, it wasn't working. So like Jazz, I thought Jazz and Carlos give us a little better chance to keep those guys in front, guard 3, but we really had no answer. But I thought Carlos, he's an even keel guy. I thought he did some good things out there.
After the game, I think Steve Lavin said we're going to have to start talking about UCLA as a national title contender. Are they that good in your mind after seeing them in person today, watching them on film too?
They're just really complete. I mean, I'm not even qualified to speak on that. It's not that's not what I consider, but they're very, they're very sound, very solid, really efficient, got good depth, and seem to really play together really well. They don't play with any ego, and hopefully we're learning. They taught us a lesson today, and hopefully we grow from it.
Colton Clark, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how would you gauge how the rookies played in this one versus the other Pac-12 games? I guess why in all was this one more of a struggle? Was it, I guess, the de facto welcome to the Pac-12 game a little bit more than the others?
I couldn't tell you. There's some preparation things that I'll take account myself that maybe we did a poor job getting our guys ready for the physicality and just what you got to do on the road. You got to bring effort. So. FA was guarding out on the floor. You start off on Bernard. You start at the forward. Like I said, it's a tough matchup. So I think that put him on his heels a little bit. Deshaun struggled with Riley early. He came out of the gates and kind of put him on his heels. And I thought TJ played well in the first half, and he competed hard. He saved a couple baskets with a couple block shots, got a couple tough loose balls, took a charge. So I was pleased with him, and Carlos was steady. Carlos was solid. He I'm sure he made some mistakes, but thought he did a nice job.
Out of all of the UCLA's offensive traits, I know you said they're really complete. What do you think was maybe most difficult? Their ball sharing, their options, penetration, or kind of just a combination of all of it together?
Yeah, I think their ball sharing. I think they can shoot it from deep, and they're really skillful, and they really play at a good pace. There's no one rushing anything, and they exposed some of our ball screen coverages badly. We were bad in the ball screen, but when we did it all, Campbell was able to get in the paint deep, kick out for easy threes. Transition we couldn't sort out. We were disjointed, and they kept us on our heels the whole game.
Was Noah still kind of getting back into the flow things coming back, or do you think he was kind of at full health?
Definitely not full health, but not himself. Even like just he's usually really fiery guy. We just had a few guys like FA usually plays with great energy. So that's why I said like something in our preparation that we came in here a little funky that way, which hasn't been us at all. And we can't afford to be that way. Cannot afford not to be locked in mentally, and part of it is third straight road game. Who knows? And we got to, young guys, they got to figure it out. But Noah, he's got a great ability to bounce back. He shot the ball well. He took good shots for the most part. Just we need him to be he's the athlete that leads us, like loose balls, charges, steals, take guys that like juice innings. He got to do a better job, like whatever. We need him. We need him to play well.
And you mentioned FA. Was that I saw his minutes were pretty limited in the first half. Was that just youth going against a team like UCLA?
Yeah, I think he was kind of in a funk and he couldn't come out of it, and I just thought I didn't have a lot of answers. And I want him to play through it. And I thought he did some better things. He made a nice post move in the second half, but he got an offensive board. They took it from him to start the second half. And I was like, whew, it was a little bit of a struggle. He'll bounce back. It's part of the process, and he'll take it hard that he'll feel like he let you down, and I don't ever feel that way. He's a great competitor, a great guy. So we got to bounce back. We need him.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Theo Lawson, go ahead again.
I've got one more non-basketball question for you. You guys started kneeling for the national anthem before the Cal game, I believe. Can you talk about the conversations that happened in the locker room before that, and was that a player-led decision that you guys started to do that before Cal?
Yeah, Isaac reached out to me, and he said they had been discussing it, and said they wanted to show kneel, and I said I have no problem with it. It's America, we can express your beliefs and everything we want to do, and so that was that.
It probably takes a lot of courage for a group of college athletes to do that, knowing they're going to get some pushback. Are you proud of the team for taking that stand and carrying out that plan? I guess 3 games in a row now.
Yeah, I'm proud of them. Period. I love them. So and that's part of when you're that age, trying to gauge your where you are in the world and what's going on, and being aware and feeling comfortable enough where you can express yourself.